Hey guys, it's me, Shani, and today I'm going to be doing another favorites video. So these are things I've been loving the past few months, so if you're interested, then keep on watching. I'm going to start with a skincare product. I've actually been really enjoying this brand here. This is the Acure. I may be saying that wrong, but this is one of their cleansers. It is the Ultra Hydrating Green Juice Cleanser, and it's 100% vegan, paraben free, sulfate free, mineral oil free, cruelty free. You know, it has great ingredients in it from what I can tell, and it is just really nice on the skin. I've been using this as my morning cleanser, and I love the green juice smell. I don't know how to describe it, but it just smells really clean and good. Like, I really like that green juice smell to it. So I would recommend this if you're looking for a good cleanser. And I haven't used this so much for taking my makeup off. I feel like it's more my morning cleanser, but I still think it's a great product and I have been enjoying it. I have a new lip balm favorite. This is the Poppy and Pout lip balm. The packaging's kind of cool. It is the Orange Blossom 100% natural lip balm, and I actually got this from work. They gave a little package of different things, and this was included in it, and it is made in the USA. It is kind of a cool packaging because you push up the product from the bottom, so it's not like a twist up, but you push it up, so I think it might be more sustainable packaging that way. I'm not 100% sure. But yeah, it's just a really nice lip balm, and when I first got it and saw that it was Orange Blossom, I was kind of nervous that it would be too strong of an orange scent. I don't love orange scents all the time, but it's such a subtle orange scent. Like, I really like it. It just is getting me excited for the warmer weather, and I've just really been enjoying it. It's very moisturizing, but not over the top. It's not thick or anything. It's very lightweight. My next favorite is a powder. This is the Mineral Fusion Pressed Powder Foundation, and I really use this more as a actual powder and not a powder foundation. I like to use foundation and then use a powder on top. Powder foundation is just not always my jam, but this is really nice. It is the shade Cool 1, and I already hit pan in it. I am wearing it today. It's just a really nice lightweight powder. That's why I feel like it's not really a powder foundation, because I don't know how much coverage it would give you just on its own. I haven't really tried it that way, but as a powder on top of makeup, you know, on top of foundation or tinted moisturizer, it has been really nice, and I just really enjoy it. It's like the perfect shade match for me. I'm very picky with my powders. I like it to sit really nice. I don't want it to go into any fine lines, specifically like my smile lines. I don't love products kind of breaking up right there, but this has been really good and hasn't been doing any of that weird stuff, so I have been really loving this. I have a favorite eyeshadow palette. This is the Thrive Cosmetics Perfect Eye Palette Cool Neutrals. I don't believe it's available any longer, but I still wanted to mention it. I did do a Get Ready With Me where I talked about this palette, but it is a gorgeous, cool toned palette, and this shade right here is named Karen after my mom, which is so, so special. I talk more about that in that I think it was my Valentine's Day Get Ready With Me if you want to watch that. But overall, I love the shade, and I just reach for this a ton when I'm doing more of a neutral look. This is what I'm reaching for. The shades are just really easy to blend. They're pretty pigmented, but not anything that a beginner can't work with. Like, I feel like they work really well, or they build up really well, and they just look so pretty on the eyes. So this is such a beautiful palette. I really love it. I have a face roller that's a favorite. This is the Lemon Lavender face roller, and this is what it looks like. I actually got it at a boutique, so I'm not sure where you can buy this. I'm sure maybe you can buy it on their website or something, but it is so nice. I'm not going to use it now because I have makeup on, but in the mornings especially, I just love taking this out of the freezer and rolling my face. It helps with, you know, if you're kind of puffy or anything in the morning, especially around the eye area. I will take this out of the freezer and just like go upward with it and just kind of do it on my eyes, and it just feels so good, and it helps with any puffiness or anything, and I feel like it just feels so good. It's almost like a self-care thing. And I used to have one that was from the brand, I can't remember if it was like Flawless Touch or something, from Ulta, and they weren't connected here, so this part would drop and from my freezer, and then it would break, and I broke 2 of them. Randy broke one of them from pulling something out of the freezer, and then I broke the other one. So I was like, I guess ice rollers aren't my thing. But then I found this one and it's attached, so I have not dropped it yet or broken it, which is great. So love this, totally would recommend. I've been getting into aromatherapy a little bit. I did just get a oil diffuser, like an essential oil diffuser, but I've been loving this lavender aromatherapy mist, and I just spray it on my pillow at night. I just spray it in the air whenever I want to kind of calm down and just relax. So this is their lavender one. They have a few different other scents or different kinds, but this one is my favorite, and I'm almost out of it. I love this stuff. It just smells so good. I love the smell of lavender. I have a candle favorite. This is the Stars Hollow candle. Look at how gorgeous this is. If you love Gilmore Girls, you will love this. It's by the brand Black Willow, I believe, on Etsy, and it is so cute. It has cinnamon, chestnut, clove, butter, and spun sugar. It says travel to the quaint New England town to take in the twinkle lights and Connecticut charm. So cute, and it just smells so nice. And I got this on Etsy a while back. I actually bought one for my amazing friend and myself because I couldn't resist. I was like, she would love it, I would love it. I gotta get us both this product. I'm almost done with it actually, so that's kind of sad, but I've really been enjoying burning this. It's just a really nice, pleasant smell, and I love Gilmore Girls, anything related to Gilmore Girls, so that is an added perk to it. I don't really have a clothing favorite. I haven't gone clothes shopping that recently, but I do have a robe favorite. So this was a gift for Christmas from my Aunt Nettie. She got me a bunch of pajamas that I've actually been loving, but I have been living in this gray heart robe from Primark. It's a size small, and it's just so cozy. Like, I can't show you the whole thing, but it's just so cozy. I've been wearing it literally every morning before getting dressed. I'm always in this robe, and I just love it, so I had to mention it because it's just so soft and nice. And I don't know what I'm gonna do once it's warmer and I'm like not wanting a robe, because I'm just gonna miss it because I love it. This is probably the weirdest thing I've ever mentioned in a favorites video, maybe, but I have a towel favorite. I don't know if this is weird, but Randy got these specific towels, I think, because they're more, I don't know, like organic or healthy towels. This is the Bowl and Branch brand, and it sounds so silly. I got red because our one bathroom is like a red theme in it, but it sounds silly, but this is such a soft towel. I have used this one and then gone to a regular, like one of my old towels, and I noticed the difference right away. This is so soft, so like warm and nice. There's an obvious difference. I think this is very expensive. I think it's like, I don't even remember, like $50 a towel or something. It's pretty pricey from what I remember, but it is so worth it. Like, I don't know, I just feel like I can't live without this towel anymore, so I had to shout it out because it's worth every penny. It is so nice, and compared to my other towels, I'm like, I don't want to touch my other ones, I just want to use this one. I have a couple book favorites. So first is Alice in Wonderland. Randy actually got this for me on Valentine's Day. We went to a bookstore and I saw this and I could not pass it up because it is the most beautiful edition of it. Look at how gorgeous. And I ended up reading it and loved it. I read this a long time ago, but I didn't remember everything about it, so I reread it, and it was just so amazing. The imagery in here is so cute as well. There's some, you know, cute drawings in it, but mostly it's text as well. There's just occasional drawings in there, or illustrations, should I say. but it is just so cute and whimsical, and I love being reminded of imagination and curiosity and like the fun of being a kid, and I think this book does that. So love this copy of it, and also just love the story of Alice in Wonderland. On a whole nother note, I have been loving the book In the Flow, and this I haven't even finished yet. I'm getting there. I have this much left, but it is such a good book. If you are interested in cycle thinking or learning more about the female 4 cycles and what, I don't know, how to kind of learn what to do in each cycle, what to eat in each cycle, what your strengths and weaknesses are in each cycle, I would 100% recommend this. I truly wish someone would have given me this book when I first got my period, because there's just so much in here about the different cycles a woman goes through, and you know, how to unlock your hormonal advantage is what it says. And so it's taking me a little bit to get through this book because it's very technical. You know, there's a lot of health related things to it. It's not like a fun fiction read or anything. So it's taking me a little bit to read through it, but I'm on page 230 and it's just so fascinating. I feel like I've already changed up the way I look at things. I've been kind of trying to think with my cycle to know what cycle I'm in, to eat the right foods in the right times, and you know, certain foods do nourish you better in different stages. So it's just super interesting. I 100% recommend this book if you are interested, if you are a woman who wants to know more. I love this book. I think it's life-changing, and I am really excited to be reading it. A podcast favorite is Astrology with Alice. If you are interested in astrology, how it affects every week and stuff, like she goes over the week ahead and she just tells you each day and like what's going on in astrology and how it can affect you and your life. It's really interesting, and I really recommend that if you're kind of interested in astrology and what it means for, you know, your life. It's just interesting. Movies, I didn't really have one. The one I wrote down was Wicked. I went to see Wicked in theaters months ago and it was so good. I really enjoyed it. So that's the movie I wrote down. I have 3 shows. I'm not the best at describing shows, so I'm just gonna tell you them and you can look them up. But I've been loving Silo. That's a super cool show. Kind of, I don't want to say fantasy, but just very out there, very interesting. We have No Good Deed. That one's good if you like a whodunit kind of story of a show. And then Outlander. Outlander is also very hard to describe, but it is on Netflix and it's very, very interesting. It's about time travel. Those are my show recommendations as of recently. Something else random is painting. I went to 2 different painting parties and it was so fun, and I was like, why don't I paint more? I love this. It gets me so creative and excited. So let me show you what I painted recently. We have this one here, which is like a mountain scene. I love it. That's supposed to be a swan. The swan doesn't look that amazing, but the mountains and the clouds I was pretty proud of. And then this is my second painting. It's a little birdhouse with some birds here and flowers. I haven't done a favorites video since November, I think, so I did write down Christmas and New Year's. Being in New York with my family and friends was a highlight and such a fun favorite memory. And then let's see what else. Oh, I have a drink favorite. This is the Wild Wonder Strawberry Passion drink. And if you haven't heard of Wild Wonder, they are basically a prebiotic and probiotic sparkling drink, and they are caffeine free, which is the main thing. So I used to love kombucha, and I realized a lot of them have caffeine. Even if they don't mention that they have caffeine, they do have caffeine in them often because of the tea, the black tea or the green tea that's in them. And so I stopped drinking kombucha just because I used to like drinking kombucha with dinner. So stopped doing that, and I've been drinking a Wild Wonder with dinner every so often, and this is just so good because it's caffeine free, it's good for your gut, it says happy gut, happy life, and it has good ingredients, it's organic, and they taste so good. So this is my favorite, the strawberry passion, but I actually love all the flavors, peach ginger, the raspberry one, the mango one. I buy them all, but this one's my favorite. So I had to shout it out. I've been loving this for probably a couple months now. It's so, so good. This is random, but I finally hung one of my favorite, honestly my favorite vintage beauty ad from Du Jour Kiss, and it is from the 20s, the 1920s, and it is, I don't love the frame that I hung it in. I'll try to insert a clip here, but I am excited that I finally framed it and I get to see it every day in my makeup room. So that is something fun that I finally framed. And lastly, I have my little speaker from my grandpa. It's a retro pink speaker, and I have been loving using this, and I especially love listening to his music that he loaded on this little drive for me. It says 80 years of music, 2,321 songs that he loaded of his favorite music. And Randy and I, every time we're cooking, we will be listening to this usually, and it's so good. There's some classics on here, some country music, so many different things that he loaded on this little thing, and I just enjoy listening to his favorite music, and I just love how thoughtful this gift was. If you didn't see my Christmas gift video, this is something my grandpa gave me, and it was just the best gift ever, so I have been loving this. It's such a favorite. That is everything. I hope you enjoyed this favorites video. Thank you so much for watching. I'd love to know what you've been loving down below if you want to let me know. Makeup, skincare, books, anything, hobbies. It's always fun to hear about, but I hope you have a great rest of your day. Bye.